Hey everybody, it's been officially forever since I've done one of these. I think the last one was in August or September, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it was September, but yeah, pretty much I'm the worst procrastinator on earth and have come up with any and every reason not to do more possible for them, and then gotten more things that I could have talked about, but then got procrastinated, just procrastinated. Yay, I can use proper grammar. Yay me! But anyway, stuff would come up, and then I'd put it off, and then more things would happen, and I realized whenever I do get around to this is going to be a massive freaking update, so fair warning, this video is probably going to be easily in a few parts at least. I don't know, it could be like 4 or 5, 6, I don't know. Given that I have a tendency to ramble about nothing for a really long time, see, I've just hit the 1 minute mark already, this could get quite lengthy, fair warning, so if you don't want to stick around, just tune out now, because chances are there's probably nothing here that you really want to listen to anyway, so there's that. And fair warning, I'm also getting over yet another cold from hell, so my voice isn't 100%, and I may start coughing, I don't know. So, there's that. Since the last time I've updated, given that that was September, well, my siblings went back to school for a start, so yay for sanity. There was, what else was there? There was Halloween, that was in October. There was Thanksgiving, which was interesting because that was the first time we've ever held it in this house, and the first time we've ever hosted it ourselves, because we've never had room in our house to do it before, so since we have a new one, nice big one, we can do that. So, there was that. That was pretty nice. We'll be doing the same thing for Christmas, and we're probably having like about 3 times as many people coming over for that, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know. Thanksgiving was nice, but it seemed kind of crowded, so with that many more, I don't know how it'll go. So, somewhere in there was an H1N1 scare. No, it wasn't a scare, my mom had it, but we weren't sure if she was pregnant or if she was, like, sick with the flu, and it turned out she had H1N1. Lovely, huh? Luckily, nobody else caught it, which really shocks the shit out of me, because usually I catch any and every little bug that goes around. I have, like, the worst immune system known to the history of man, so I'm still not quite sure how I managed that one, but yay me. I think I'm quite happy just having a little cold and nothing worse, you know, I can deal with that. So there was that. She's fine now, by the way, so no worries about that. What else? Yeah, probably the biggest one, and I'm not even sure if I should be talking about this here. I'll take this down if it becomes an issue, but I doubt it will, because I don't think anybody's gonna watch it that's even involved with it. But, my uncle and my Aunt Donna have been married for, like, I think, yeah, almost 25 years, because they got married the year I was born, and I'll be 25 next month, so just out of the blue, they're getting divorced. Which you would assume, if anything, given the length of that marriage, you'd probably think my uncle's going through a midlife crisis or something. Not him. It's not him. It's all her. She's gone off, and I don't know why, and I swear I'm not being racist in this, in the way that it'll probably come out. I know it's gonna come out wrong, but ran off with some black guy. Don't know why, just some dude she met in a doctor's office, and I guess she thought it was completely acceptable to have an affair, 'cause she figured that if she kept it under wraps, she could do that, get it out of her system, and everything would be fine. This isn't the first time she's done that, so she's been caught with other guys before. She's flat out said this won't be the last one, and claims that she has everything, but she's still unhappy, so what the fuck ever, I don't even know. Nobody can really make much sense of this one, because nobody can fathom why in the hell would a woman who has got pretty much the world on a silver platter, doesn't even have to work, is given fucking anything and everything she asks for, would just throw it away for, like, some poor ghetto dude from Oakland. Well, okay, I lie, he's not from Oakland, but near there, so may as well be from Oakland, but, I forget where the hell he's from actually, but he's pretty poor. I've seen pictures. He's poor, and I'm just like, well, first I should say I have nothing against poor people, so don't think I'm like hating, but it's just the fact that why would somebody do this that is supposedly content in their marriage? I don't know. I just don't know. And pretty much it seems to be like a thing with the females in her family. Not my family. She married into the family, so I'm removed from all this, thank God. But they all hit about a certain age and they feel the need to cheat. She's pretty much followed this hook, line, and sinker all the way down the line, milestones. I have a feeling at least one of my cousins from that side of the family is going to do the same. If I say her name, she'll kick my ass, so I'm not going to, but I'm sure she knows who I'm talking about anyway if she sees this, and she'll probably kick my ass anyway. So I'm just gonna shut up now because I'm really stupid for even going on this far. But yeah, so that's really interesting. He's suing for custody of the kids because she doesn't even want them. Now she wants to fight back just because he wants them. She doesn't want them. She wants nothing to do with them. Which I think is a really shitty thing that a mom could do. I mean, what worse thing could you do to your kid than say, I don't care about you? I mean, her middle daughter has basically become the new mom of the house. I mean, their eldest, she doesn't even really, like, live there. She moved back for a while, but I'm not sure if she's even living there now, so... Yeah, that's really unfair to do to any 18-year-old. And then their youngest is, I think, 13, somewhere around there. Yeah, it's just a really bad situation all around for everyone involved, and the irony here is that it took us as long as it did to get the lot to build our house on for my grandpa, who owns the land that we live on. It took us this long because he was always tweaked that my dad would get screwed over by some woman pretty much doing exactly what Donna's doing. So he had this whole ironclad thing so there'd be no way he could get screwed over, la la la. Yeah, then it ends up not being him, and it ends up being Jack, who, I'm not even sure I should have said that much, but, he didn't take the same exact precautions in the contract, and she can't get the house, but she can pretty much get everything that's in it, so it's all bad. It is a really sad situation, because she's, like, showing up and taking her kids' stuff just because she needs gifts for this other guy's kids. It's just like, you can't do that. Ugh. She wants, like, half of their college money and all sorts of crap, which should not even be on the table as far as I'm concerned, but to be fair, she probably won't get very much because she's, like, deemed herself completely fucking nuts. I mean, she, like, threw, I think might have been 4, but 3 or 4 wrought iron stools from across the room at my uncle's head. Luckily, none of them hit him, and she threw a bunch of other shit at him, too, but this has all been recorded by his lawyer, and she looks really bad on paper now. So there's that, and there have been other outbursts, but that was the worst one. And all their kids witnessed it, so there you go. I don't really know where else that whole thing is going quite yet, but it's something that, on one hand, it's kind of interesting to watch, kind of like a soap opera, because there's just so friggin' much drama that we're hearing new stuff every day about it, either from my dad because he and my uncle work together, and he pretty much has to hear about it all day, or I read about it on Facebook from any one of my cousins, because they're all on there, and, well, pretty much just the youngest one updates about it. The other two, not so much, but still. I don't know, it's like this whole big mess, and nobody quite knows what to make of it. My grandma, who's like almost 90, is just frickin' beside herself. She doesn't know what to make of this because in our family, we don't do that. We're not a divorcing type of people. We stick it out even if it's like really bad. We just don't do that. So, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to think of it either, so. And I'm nearing the 10-minute point, so this was part 1 of this. I'm going on to part 2, and I'll talk about something else, I promise.